Lesotho is geographically surrounded by South Africa and economically integrated with it as well. The economy of Lesotho is based on agriculture, livestock, manufacturing, mining, and depends heavily on inflows of workers' remittances and receipts from the Southern African Customs Union. The majority of households subsist on farming. The formal sector employment consists of mainly the female workers in the apparel sector, the male migrant labor, primarily miners in South Africa for 3 to 9 months, and employment in the government of Lesotho. The Western Lowlands form the main agricultural zone. Almost 50% of the population earn income through informal crop cultivation or animal husbandry, with nearly 2/3 of the country's income coming from the agricultural sector. Water and diamonds are Lesotho's only significant natural resources. Water is being extracted through the 30-year, multi-billion-dollar Lesotho Highlands Water Project, which was initiated in 1986. The LHWP is designed to capture, store, and transfer water from the Orange River system and send it to South Africa's Free State and Greater Johannesburg area, which features a large concentration of South African industry, population and agriculture. At the completion of the project, Lesotho should be almost completely self-sufficient in the production of electricity and also gain income from the sale of electricity to South Africa. The World Bank, African Development Bank, European Investment Bank, and many other bilateral donors are financing the project. Diamonds are produced in Letseng, Muthi, Likobong and Kao mines. The sector suffered a setback in 2008 as the result of the world recession, but rebounded in 2010 and 2011. It is a major contributor to the exports of Lesotho. Lesotho has taken advantage of the African Growth and Opportunity Act to become the largest exporter of garments to the U.S. from sub-Saharan Africa. American brands and retailers sourcing from Lesotho include Foot Locker, Gap, Gloria Vanderbilt, J.C. Penney, Levi Strauss, Saks, Sears, Timberland and Walmart. In mid-2004 its employment reached over 50,000 mainly female workers, marking the first time that manufacturing sector workers outnumbered government employees. In 2008 it exported $487 million mainly to the USA. It was the largest formal sector employer in Lesotho in 2011. The sector initiated a major program to fight HIV/AIDS called Apparel Lesotho Alliance to Fight AIDS. It is an industry-wide program providing prevention and treatment for the workers. Until the political insecurity in September 1998, Lesotho's economy had grown steadily since 1992. The riots, however, destroyed nearly 80% of commercial infrastructure in Maseru and 2 other major towns in the country, having a disastrous effect on the country's economy. Lesotho's trade deficit, however, is quite large, with exports representing only a small fraction of imports. Lesotho's progress in moving from a predominantly subsistence-oriented economy to a lower middle-income, diversified economy exporting natural resources and manufacturing goods has brought higher, more secure incomes to a significant portion of the population. The percentage of the population living below USD/PPP $1.25 per day fell from 48% to 44% between 1995 and 2003. The country is still among the low human development countries as classified by the UNDP, with 42.3 years of life expectancy at birth. However, adult literacy is very high, 82%, and children underweight aged under 5 is only 20%. The global economic crisis hit the Lesotho economy hard through loss of textile exports and jobs in the sector due largely to the economic slowdown in the United States, which is a major export destination, reduced diamond mining and exports, including weak prices for diamonds, drop in SACU revenues due to the economic slowdown in the South African economy, and reduction in worker remittances due to weakening of the South African economy and contraction of the mining sector and related job losses in South Africa. In 2009, GDP growth slowed to 0.9%. Lesotho has received economic aid from a variety of sources, including the United States, the World Bank, the United Kingdom, the European Union, and Germany. Lesotho has nearly 6,000 kilometers of unpaved and modern all-weather roads. There is a short rail line linking Lesotho with South Africa that is totally owned and operated by South Africa. Lesotho is a member of the Southern African Customs Union, in which tariffs have been eliminated on the trade of goods between other member countries, which also include Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, and Swaziland. Lesotho, Swaziland, Namibia, and South Africa also form a common currency and exchange control area known as the Rand Monetary Area that uses the South African Rand as the common currency. In 1980, Lesotho introduced its own currency, the Losha. 100 Licenter equal 1 Losha. The Losha is at par with the Rand. Other statistics: household income or consumption by percentage share. Lowest 10%, 0.9%, highest 10%, 43.4% industrial production growth rate, 3% electricity consumption, 626 gigawatt-hours agriculture products. Maize, wheat, pulses, sorghum, barley, livestock currency. 1 Losha equals 100 Licenter. Note: Malata is the plural form of Losha exchange rates.